In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Got some fishermen out there on Toledo Bend, and haven't seen them catch anything yet, but I'm sure it's going to look up for them here in the next little bit. We have a cold front that's moving through, has moved through, and it is going to be a little more comfortable. I think a little more comfortable. Low's going to get down close to 50 tonight. So a little something for everyone. Now, this camera view last night was much different. I'm going to see if I can pull this off. We have some clouds here in Alexandria. It seems like the last 5 days we've had clouds or fog here. Toledo Bend's been great. So I am going to try and show you something. Because last night I was driving home. I was on MacArthur. It was 5:23. I looked and checked to see because I wanted to check the camera, and I saw this. So let's go over here. Great view of the sky. There we go. Great view of the sky there, but I'm going to hit play on it and show you a pretty cool lightning bolt. Now, it's on the right side of the screen, and I barely caught it, but full screen or full sky view of this was awesome. Look up here. Here it comes in about 2 seconds. You see it starting, and oh man, that was neat. So I was just excited to see lightning, I think. So yeah, that's I tried to record it, but the NVR, which is like DVR settings, was acting kind of funky. So I didn't, but I got to show you anyway, and that was fun. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to radar. Yes, that's what's next. Not much going on here. You can see that boundary moving through. I actually took rain chances down to 10% for today, and that would be just clipping our southern parishes. Now you can see, okay, we had a 60% chance of rain in. Almost 100% of you saw raindrops, a little something. It wasn't the robust rainmaker that we thought it was going to be 3 or 4 days ago again, and I'm going to be hedging my bets lower as I was talking about days ago, and we have been, really. I mean, I think this would have been, I would have had 80 or 90% on this if it weren't a La Nina year. We had 60% on it because it is, and those totals were nice and low because of that. But it was just nice to see something. You can see the cooler air coming in, and I like that. 70 degrees. La Nina means we're going to have a more prolific ridge that holds up around our area, and it's going to be tough to break that down. And we're seeing that in the models. We're seeing that in reality here as these systems look really robust about a week out, and then they continually fade as we get closer. Now, this cold front is coming through. It's not a big Arctic front or anything like that, but it is going to bring us some cooler temperatures. And I think, again, overnight lows tonight near 50, maybe some 40s. Maybe you get to wear actual fall clothing to church tomorrow. Mostly clear skies after about 10, 11 o'clock. I think we'll break through some of these clouds as that front continues to move to the south. But we do have a severe outlook in place here. A marginal risk for severe weather Monday. I think Monday into Tuesday we're going to see at least a marginal, possibly a slight risk. And here's what it looks like on the GFS model. Let's go ahead and take you through that. So today, nothing going on here. Rain showers pushing off the coast. Then on Monday evening-ish, we'll start to see these showers and storms creep into the area, and then through Tuesday, it kind of hangs up. Now, if this hangs up far enough north, we are going to see higher rainfall totals. If it sweeps through a little quicker, they'll be lower. I still just think this is going to be like a half an inch to an inch, then things are going to dry out. It looks like, again, models and ensembles are showing a much more significant system toward next weekend. But we're not going to go ham on that one yet because, again, it's a La Nina year. We've not seen the impacts of that stratwarm, that thing that's going to be shoving, allegedly, the polar vortex to the south. That would be more of a December thing. That's more of a long-term, long fuse kind of thing we're watching. Not seeing any real hints of that yet, but at least we're getting some cold air down here. So again, half an inch to an inch of rain through Friday. Then there is the potential, and I think there will be another system, but how strong will it be? We'll have to wait and see. 80 degrees today, and that probably is going to be our last 80 for a while. We're back down in the mid to upper 70s Monday and Tuesday, and then we will see temperatures coming down for Thanksgiving. 62, lows around 40, so around 60, lows around 40, and that's what we're looking for. I think that's what we're gonna see some pretty good stuff. Oh man, am I missing a camera? I'll have to go back and look at that. I see the empty spot above my head. Every once in a while they go out, power issues, something like that. So through the beginning, first week of December, WPC is really hitting this hard. We got the third level of green here, above normal precipitation in the forecast. I think we're going to see, again, another sizable system, but we're going to have to see how that's impacted by things because with the La Nina connection, that keeps us a little bit drier. And this right here, this is, and I know I've said La Nina like 400 times, this is the perfect illustration of what a La Nina year is. It's very cold up north. You see all that blue up there, but then that ridge holds steady down here. So we keep a lot of that energy to our north, a lot of that cold bottled up to the north. But But occasionally, in years like this, especially if you have something like a stratospheric warming event that tries to shove that colder air further south, that's when you get that storm track further south. You have more intense cold, and maybe you do see something wintry. There's nothing in the cards just yet, but it's something I'm going to be watching religiously. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Good morning, everyone. How long is she staying? I don't know. How long is who staying? Staying for a while, I guess. We do have Lily and, well, both of our kids are coming in, and they're coming in for Thanksgiving. I think they're getting here Tuesday, and I can't wait. I'm excited. All right, that's it for today. I will be updating the 24-hour channel forecast. You should pop on over and check that out every once in a while. Sometimes I get a little goofy on it. You never know. You might see a cat. You never know what's going to happen. And yeah, that's about it, I think. We'll be talking more tomorrow. I'll do the afternoon stream. We'll be talking more about the potential for rain early in the week and that low-end potential for severe weather as well. Good morning. Oh, La Nina, I got you. How long is she staying? Through the winter, it looks like. And then, you know, if we want it to go away by the time we get into, like, March or April, and this is going to be something that I'll be watching and monitoring closely, because if La Nina sticks around, that's not good for tropical season. So it started in September. That's why we didn't see it really connect up and hook up and make for a crazy tropical season. Start a little bit later. So if we can get this out of here by April, then it would not have any effects on the tropical season, any positive impacts like more tropical systems. So that would be good to see less tropical systems. I don't know what I'm saying is positive or negative. You'll figure it out. No hurricanes. That's what we want. We want El Nino for that. Okay, I will be with you tomorrow to talk more about all this and have some fun. Have a great one. I'll see you.